Guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. Now for today's video, since it is Independence Day week, we obviously have to talk about some made in India products that I'm absolutely loving. Now you guys know I love to support homegrown brands, and these homegrown brands have really stepped it up. Some of these products I have right here are not just here because they're made in India, but because they perform equally, if not better, to global products that we have been hyping and loving and making go viral. And I feel like all of these products deserve that kind of hype as well, and that's the platform that I'm trying to give to them. So without any further ado, if you want to know some amazing made in India products that you can support, then please keep on watching. I'm gonna start off with a little bit of self promo. Now I rarely do this because I feel very awkward talking about my own brand, and I feel like I might be shoving products down your throat, and that's never my intention. But I'm so proud of my product that I really wanted to show it off. Now if you don't know, I had a brand by the name of SJ Merch and it was doing really well, but I wanted to rebrand and focus more on home spaces because I love home decor and I love home spaces. So I now have Hriday Homes. Hriday means heart in Hindi, and it's a play off on things like saying home is where the heart is, so home is where Hriday is. And our first launch obviously had to be our beloved Kannauj Gulab candle. Now we had Kannauj Gulab even in SJ Merch and you guys absolutely loved it, but I really wanted to step it up, and this is what we have right here. Now this is a custom ceramic body that we created and designed. Like I designed this myself, and we get this made in Khurja, which is a GI tag location. So it's super important to me that actual craftsmen and artisans actually get what they're worth. So that's why this is a slightly more expensive product. This is why it's priced what it has priced at. And then we also have custom lids right here, which were made in Saharanpur. So this fit right in so that your candle is fresh and it doesn't accumulate any dust. It also has a silicone ring in there to really keep it secure. But the fragrance is what really gets me going. Now if you've ever sniffed out Kannauj Gulab, you know it just smells divine and heavenly. It smells like desi gulab, and that is something I absolutely love. I cannot stop smelling this, and this is 100% soy wax as well, in case you wanted to know. But this is a very heavy product, and it looks beautiful. This is our logo, which is a her in Hindi and a heart going around it. So yeah, it's a very special product to me because I really poured my heart into it. But we have another product as well, which is the Kannauj Gulab pillar candle. Now this one does have a little bit of paraffin in there just to give it a little bit of shape. It smells still exactly like that beautiful desi gulab. And the reason why I'm also introducing this one to you and creating this as one product is because once you finish your candle out, you can actually use this as a refill. This fits right in, and this will be a refill for your candle because I know it's an expensive product and not everyone can afford it over and over again, but you might love the fragrance. And you can just buy the pillar separately as well. The combo is where you can truly get a lot of savings as well, because together they're just 2199, so you're going to get a lot of savings in there as well. And you can then just keep on buying the refills to, you know, just refill your candle up. So it was a really nice idea. I love the body. It is a double ceramic jar, if I've not shown you. So basically it is round from the inside and a square from the outside, so it doesn't even get hot, which is something I really wanted to focus on, because previously we had metal packaging which could get hot, and then, you know, it is sort of like a warning that you have to put in there as well. But this doesn't get hot because first of all it's ceramic, and secondly it's double walled. So yeah, I really put a lot of thought into it. Really just wanted to make something that's very useful. You can also use this as a decor piece. I have a decor piece like some vetiver roots, khaskhas roots in my empty jars, sample jars all over my place. So overall I'm just so proud of this product, how it came out and how beautiful and gorgeous it looks. I would really love if you checked it out, and even if you didn't, it is still fine. It's totally your choice. I never want to push my products down your throat. I just want to create some products that are beautiful, useful, sustainable, and just promote India and Indian artisans. Let's move on to skincare now. And Indian brands truly have been so impressive in their skincare game because our formulations, the ingredients, and everything has been top notch. And the first product I have comes from Solve Labs. It's their Flash Facial, which is basically a chemical exfoliation mask, but it's not your run-of-the-mill generic mask with 20-25% AHA and BHA in there. This actually has 15% PHA, and PHA is a much more gentler exfoliant. It's still as potent as AHA and BHA, but it doesn't over-sensitize your skin. Now this also has 10% AHA and BHA in there, so you're still getting all of those benefits along with 15% PHA. But I will say, because this is such a strong formulation, it's not meant for everyone. If you've never chemically exfoliated in your life, you might want to start a little low, a little slow, and then move on to this one. But I really love this mask. First of all, it comes in a push-up well sort of a packaging, so you get the product on top of the packaging itself, and it just looks really fun and beautiful on the skin because it has a glistening effect. But you just need to keep it for about 8 to 10 minutes, and as soon as you wash off your face just looks and feels so much more smoother and glowier. Now, of course, this will work much better once it's used consistently over a period of time, but even in one use, your skin just feels renewed, refreshed, and just so beautiful. I absolutely love it. Now, would I suggest you try this out for the first time before any big event? Absolutely no, because with any chemical exfoliation, you need to try it out much, much, much before in advance and not just risk it on the day or before the day of any big event of your life. But I would still say if you have something coming up in your life, just get this one and just, build your tolerance level up to it, because your skin will absolutely thank you for it. Next up, I have a celebrity brand to talk about. And if I'm being very honest with you all, there are only two Indian celebrity-led brands that have actually impressed me. One has to be K-Beauty and the other has to be Hyphen. And since we are talking about skincare, of course, my next product comes from Hyphen. This is their 0.1% Retinal Reset Serum. And yes, I did say Retinal and not Retinol. Retinal is a branch off of Retinol, which is a little bit more gentler on your skin. And that is why I really like this serum. First of all, the percentage is nice and low, 0.1%. So it's great even for beginners. It's great for anyone. And secondly, because of its texture, it has a nice, rich, luxuriant texture that gets absorbed into your skin so quickly. Now, the texture is important because retinol and some retinols are slightly notorious for making your skin feel much more drier, because the main way in which a retinol or retinol works is just increasing your skin cell turnover. So you're shedding your skin quicker. That increases dryness in the skin as well, because you are losing out on some moisture as well. But when you have a texture like this, which is nice, rich, and luxuriant, it just makes sure there is that moisture added back into your skin. Now, this also gives you a beautiful glow after you apply it, but because I apply it at night time, and I would suggest you to apply it at night time as well, it really does not matter how it wears underneath makeup or how glowy it makes your skin look, but it still just feels really nice. Now, retinol or retinol are not pregnancy safe. They are not safe to be worn out in sunshine. So please do that due diligence and some research into it if you want to invest into it. Now, retinol just tightens up your skin a little bit, make sure your fine lines are taken care of, and it also makes sure your skin is much more less textured overall as well. So if you have acne as well, it works great. If you have a lot of texture, it works great. If you have a lot of fine lines, it works great. Now, I've entered into my 30s, so I just want to add some retinol, retinal, and all of those into my routine so that, my aging is delayed a little bit. I am not in the team of like anti-aging or look young forever. I would have gotten 1,000 needles put into my face if that was the case. But yeah, if I can delay it, if I can have firmer skin for longer, then why not? Let's talk about some makeup now, because I have some amazing recommendations for you all. The first one comes from House of Makeup. It's their Face Anything Luminous Skin Tint, and that's a very self-explanatory name. Luminous Skin Tint. That's exactly what it does. Now, this also has SPF 25 in there, which is extra sunscreen. This should not be your main sunscreen, but just extra sunscreen, which is always great to have. Now, as much as I love this product, and I'll tell you why, the only thing that I would change about it is the packaging. Now, this packaging can get really messy because the nozzle is always ready to spurt out product, and that's why I pick up the product from the nozzle. Now, I love the gel-like cushiony texture it has, and it just melts into your skin like butter. I'm not even kidding you. It just blends so beautifully, and even in the fingers, there's no streakiness or patchiness. It looks so beautiful. It makes your skin look like my skin, but better. The coverage is not so sheer so that it looks like you're wearing nothing. Neither is it so full that it makes it look like you're wearing a mask. This is perfect for every day, for functions, for any time, and that luminous glow is just to die for. I highly recommend this one, and this one is actually pretty comparable to my Smashbox tinted moisturizer, which has been the love of my life for I think now 3 years. It's such a beautiful product. So yeah, this can give a very heavy competition to that one. Next up, I have Tipsy Beauty's Silk Cushion Contour, and basically this is one of those worn cushion situations that a lot of brands have been doing these days, but this one, so beautiful in the formulation. Now, this is in the shade Chocolate Drizzle, and they have a previous shade as well, and I wasn't the hugest fan of that one, but this shade just looks so beautiful. They've gotten the undertone, the formulation, the texture, everything just bang on. It is actually pretty similar to my Charlotte Tilbury one. Again, I'm obsessed with that, and I did compare these over on my short, so you can see that short if you want to, but this just looks so beautiful. It's so blendable. You don't need a lot of product. It doesn't look stark or harsh on the skin, and it blends out, as I said, beautifully beautifully, so you don't even have to work extra hard with it. It just gives you that natural subtle definition that makes your face look chiseled without trying too hard. You know what I mean? So I highly recommend this one. I actually would really like to urge Tipsy Beauty to come out with a whole range of shades because I feel like everyone deserves a beautiful contouring product like this one. We actually have another celebrity brand to talk about. In this one, we started a little rocky, but right now I feel like we are in a good place, and I feel like if they keep doing what they're doing right now, they might actually make it to my list of products that I'm really impressed with. I'm talking about LoveChild by Masaba, and I have their Bloominator stick. Basically, they have a mini stick range where they have a foundation, a blush, and a contour, and I did try all of these over on my shots as well, so you can check out that shot, but I've tried it a couple of more times after it to truly know what I feel about it, and I really like this blush. Now, this is in the shade Tickle, and it's a beautiful shade. It's so creamy, it's so buttery, it again just melts into your skin. It's so easy to apply, it doesn't move my foundation from underneath no matter how glowy or luminous the foundation or the stick is, and again it blends out beautifully. Now again, LoveChild and I have a very rocky relationship, but they've been doing some really great products. They've been coming out with newer launches, so as long as they discontinue their older kind of very mediocre, below mediocre products and come out with products like these, I feel like we're going to be in a good place. I highly recommend this one. Even the contour is so beautiful. If you are on the lookout for a new contour stick and you just like something creamy and nice, you can definitely check it out. My shade wasn't the most perfect match, so I'll be for sure picking up a shade that's a much more better suit for me, but highly recommend their mini range. It's a beautiful range. They're so easy to work with, so travel friendly as well. If you're someone who travels constantly and you want something that's spill proof, break proof, just get these. They're so easy to just throw into your bag and use wherever, whenever. Now, if you've been wondering what is Shreya wearing on her eyes because that looks gorgeous, the answer is next up, because I have this Elitty holographic eyeliner that I have all over my eyes. Basically, this is an eyeliner, but of course you can wear it like a one and done eyeshadow as well, and this is so beautiful. This is the very non-crumbly eyeliner formulation, and Elitty again has been a brand that's been really impressing me. I've tried their colored mascaras as well, bombdegree.com, but let's talk about this eyeliner today. Now, a lot of holographic eyeliners have that plasticky feel where they can either peel off or will, give you a very dry, cracky surface, but not this one. Look at how smoothly it sits on my skin, and that's a very difficult formulation to achieve, so highly recommend these ones. The shade that I'm wearing is All the Riz, which is a very beautiful green brown, very earthy tone that is perfect for Indian wear, perfect for parties, perfect for just anything. Like, it's a beautiful eyeshadow that screams, I don't want attention, but look at me. It's a very subtle yet impactful eyeshadow. I don't even know how to put this across without using 1,000 more oxymorons, because even though it's so subtle, it's so impactful. It's a beautiful shade. It's not super over the top like a lot of holographic or duochrome or multi-chromes can be, where it's like, oh, it's shifting 1,000 colors. And while I love that, I absolutely love that, don't get me wrong, some days I just want to be more muted, more sophisticated, and this eyeliner did that for me. Now, of course, you can use this as an eyeliner as well, and that would work perfectly, but I just like to smudge it all over my eyes like a one and done eyeshadow, and I feel like they should come out with a formulation where it was like a doe foot applicator, so I can just apply it all over my eye as well, because that's how good it is. And now for my last makeup product, I have another maybe celebrity brand, because the person who owns it is kind of like a celebrity but kind of like an industrial mogul. I don't know where to put her, and honestly her name doesn't scream out to me as I think about a celebrity makeup brand, because it just doesn't, okay? I am talking about LOVETC, and it's run by Ananya Birla. And again, Ananya Birla, while she, yes, is a singer in her own right, I just don't know how I would place her. And her brand was something that I honestly did not have high expectations from. I tried them over again on my shorts, so you can see that, and I was impressed, especially with their eyeshadow palette, but that's made in China, so we're not going to be talking about that in this video. What we are going to be talking about is her lip gloss, and it's so good. Now, I have the shade Barely Blushing, and trust you me, I will be picking up more shades because this is such a beautiful cushiony texture. It just glides on the lips and it's not sticky whatsoever. It's not goopy, it's not thick, but it's just so hydrating and so comforting, and it's beautiful on the lips. It also has a nice amount of pigment in there, so you can wear it even when you're not wearing any makeup. It would give you a little bit of life back to your face. And this shade in well as well, it has a beautiful berry tone that's not super overpowering, and it also has a little bit of shimmer particles in there that gives you almost a glowing look. It's not a glittery look, but a glowing look. It's a beautiful lip gloss. Actually, I'm going to touch up because I've been talking for way too long, and just look at how beautifully it just glides on the lips. I love this lip gloss. And as I said, I didn't have high expectations from Love Etc. I don't know what kind of expectations I had, but it just blew me away. Every product that I've tried from them so far has been a 10 on 10. So I'm super excited to see what they have down in store for us, because if this is the way that they're gonna go, they're gonna keep getting my money. And now for the last two products of this video, we obviously have to talk about some fragrances. Now the first product isn't really a fragrance in itself because it's an underarm roll-on, but it does have fragrance and it works in the same department, so that's why it's here. And I'm so excited for this one. Now this comes from Juicy Chemistry. It's their 5% AHA, 2% BHA underarm roll-on deodorant, and this is in the variant vanilla. And oh my god, first of all, I do feel like it has a more of choco vanilla fragrance and just plain out vanilla, like coffee choco vanilla, which is so divine in itself, so divine. But the fact that this is a chemically exfoliating underarm roll-on that does not sting my underarms after I've shaved them, mind blown. I cannot even tell you how excited I am about that, because one of my most major concerns with any chemically exfoliating underarm roll-on was the stinging that came with shaving, and especially around summer times when you truly need a deodorant and when you're truly going to be shaving and wearing more sleeveless, is that how do I exfoliate my underarms, put on a deodorant that's going to sting me and make me feel like I died 1,000 deaths? Because trust me, same thing. This one does not sting my underarms. This is so beautiful in the formulation as well. It's not super watery, has a little bit of slip, no white residue, no patchiness, no stickiness. Just make sure you don't smell bad. I mean, everything that I was looking in for an underarm roll-on is what I got in here. I highly recommend it. I'm actually almost about to be done with it. I know I'm a little under halfway, so I'm definitely going to be restocking on this one. Juicy Chemistry has truly made a masterpiece with this one. And lastly, for my actual fragrance, I have Studiowest Pistachio with me right here. And first of all, I have to start off by saying Studiowest and their glow up just needs to be studied. I did a whole haul on Studiowest that's over on Shorts. So again, if you want to check it out, I will have it linked for you guys. But let's come back to Pistachio, because what is this fragrance? It's so beautiful. First of all, it looks really luxurious as well, like understated, minimalist, luxurious is all I think about when I look at this. And this is an EDP, so it's very long lasting as well. And when you talk about the notes, oof, it's earthy, it's nutty, it's a little bit of citrus in there, and it's just so beautiful, and it's so long lasting as well. Like, a fragrance can be really good, but if it doesn't last long, Joe Malone, looking at you, it doesn't really make sense to me, because I want to smell good for a long while. And this one just lasts for so long, especially if you spritz it on your clothes and you keep them away, and the next time you're going to bring them out, you're still going to smell like this. And that is everything I could ask for. Now, I have tried a couple of other Studiowest perfumes as well, like the Flaming Ruby. Wasn't the hugest fan of the fragrance notes of that one, but this, so good. And I have bought some other ones as well that I am dying to try out now, but obviously it takes time to try out everything, even with fragrances, because I want to see how well they last and everything. And this one just blew me away. But with that, I am done with this list of made in India products that are absolutely amazing and absolutely deserve your time, your love, and your money. So just spend it right now. I think right now is the best time to even justify that thought process to you that, you know, it's Independence Day week, I want to support homegrown brands. So drop that cash, girl. Just kidding. Just spend on whatever you feel like you want to spend on, whatever justifies your income and everything. I will always advise you to be a smart shopper. But with that, as I said, I come to the end of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you did, then don't forget to comment and subscribe. It would mean the absolute world to me. Also, let me know your favorite made in India product. And it can be anything. It doesn't have to be skincare, hair care, or makeup. It can be literally anything. I would love to know that and maybe invest in that as well. But that's going to be it again for the third time, and maybe third time's a charm. I'll see you guys next time. Till then, take care. I love you all so much, and my dupatta is also saying bye, so we'll cut this video short. Bye.